Piss Why hello, pigeons and peoples. How are you doing? Okay, so here we have this drawing that's in the thumbnail, right? As you can see. And I wanted to obviously so it's a woman in a kind of robotic bunny mask thing going on. I don't know. I don't remember what my reference was for this. I drew it forever ago. But I decided I wanted to open her pose up a bit more. So I have two versions of this drawing. This is the one where I'm playing around with it and just trying out different poses and stuff. As you can see, her hands are a bit more natural. I mean, she's gonna be stiff either way. I don't want her to feel like a person. I kind of want her to feel like a zombie. I don't know, but that's what we have going on. Uh, I'm so sad about that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I wasn't screen sharing. Bruh. Oh, that's rough. Okay, so, oh, it's so sad. Okay, let's see. Also, do I want to go full serial experiments lane with this thing or no? I can't tell. I I also like her hair. I want her hair to feel like wires billowing out. Oh yeah, so for her hair, I decided to go with like stippling for like once we get to like the lower parts of her hair. That way we know that like that's not the focal point. It's going into the background. It's fading. Because earlier I tried to have it to where um let's go all the way over here. I tried to have it to where it was just straight up, just straight lines. And it looked funky. It looked a little funky. So we're going with dots. That's creepy, the little head twitch. Okay, let's see. Oh gosh, where do I even start? Oh yeah. Let's up the opacity of the hands and try out some stuff with that. Ooh, I have a dot somewhere. That was too high. Let's get rid of that dot. Aha! Found you. Okay. Oh, it's so sad. I can't believe I did that. Anywho, let's go. I'm just using a black pen, which I'm probably going to change what color it is later on. But that's what we got so far. And let's change the opacity of the hands. Oh yeah, I made the hands bigger. Okay, wait. Let's try tracing over the hands and see what they look like now. Which I feel like I wanted these hands to be, hold on. Let's make that hand less open. Hi! Welcome, Ash! I really need to start streaming earlier in the day. Oh my gosh. I was going to, but then I remembered I need nobody. Okay, so turns out my brother had work today, which means he couldn't walk my tortoise. So I had to walk my tortoise this morning, and I had a really nice day with my tortoise. So that was what I was doing. I know it's so important. But no, gosh, I love that tortoise. Um, but anyway, who doesn't want to spend a day with their tortoise? Oh gosh, and recently, whenever I pet his head, he raises his head up, and it's so cute. Or like when you pet his like little shell, he'll like stand as like tall as he can, but sometimes he'll keep walking. Sometimes he will stop, sometimes he keeps walking. So he's walking, but he's like fully risen. It's so funny. Okay. That's too thick. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um, Unfortunately, I can't stay because I'm no. Oh my goodness! Drink lots of water. For me, taking a shower can help, or putting like a wet rag on your head can help. Dim lights and all that whatnot. Sometimes listening to an audiobook can help too. But just whatever you're comfortable with. Take care of your headache. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye. Also, don't forget to leave a like. But like seriously, like take care of yourself. Oh, headaches are the worst. Especially if you don't, like, catch them early for me at least, if I don't catch it early, it just gets worse. Ugh. Anyway, bye-bye. Okay, let's see. I also should probably double check and make sure that the arms on this drawing are actually lining up with the wrists, you know? Because right now, that should be good. Let's see. Shoulder. Well, technically, we have here her shoulders, bones. This one's higher, so it's like this. This one's dropped down. Aha, her arm should be longer. So here's her hip. And then this one is going up slightly. So it's like this. Here. Okay. So this arm should be lower. I had a feeling. Oh, wait. Okay, so if she's tilted, I need to tilt. Bruh. Originally with this drawing, I was like, I'm gonna make as minimal edits as I can, but then I'm like, this is so because I wanted like this to be like a really cute, rough kind of looking thing. But I want to do it all in one go. And now I'm thinking maybe I should just make this a rough sketch. So we've got a lot going on here. What layer did I even grab? Hold on. Oh, the top and bottom layers are separate. Okay. Smoosh. Duplicate. You know what I could do? Huzzah. Huzzah! Dang it! I thought that would work. Huzzah! I'm so smart. Okay, tilt you. Dang it! What am I missing now? It's the leg layer, isn't it? It's the leg layer. It's always the leg layer. You see, this is what I get for trying to take a past drawing, drawing half of it with absolutely no changes except for art style, and then, uh, not actually changing the pose, even though I did this a year ago, and I'm probably better at drawing poses now than I was a year ago. So, it stands to reason that I end up changing the pose, but that's a problem that past me hadn't thought of. Which arm's lower again? You're lower. So I want you to be higher. Maybe keep that the same. And just take off this chunk. Or even distort her a little bit. Maybe? Oh! Ooh, I'm drawing Churro! Ooh, we just sent a pic to the Discord. That's so cute. I love Churro. Let's flop the screen so I can change positions, because if I keep sitting like this, my neck is gonna break. I feel like there's no comfortable way to draw, and there's no comfortable way to read. Like, I feel like comfort when it comes to reading and drawing is so fleeting. The ways I suffer for art. Bed shuffling sounds. Ooh, iconic. Hi! I keep forgetting what ISTG means. I stalked Tiger Grinch. Oh, I swear! Headaches are taking everybody. Okay, I got it. I got it. I figured it out. I remember. Okay. Let's take this off. Okay. And then these. Yeah, I think this might need to be a rough sketch. Um. Okay, let's see. But my word, I'm not redoing that headset. Oh, that took forever to shade in. Okay. Although, let's change the hair so I can see that better. Erase, erase, erase. Boop, boop, boop. I don't know where half of these lines are coming from. Okay. I don't like that shoulder. This shoulder. It's too sharp. Go back to the hoodie layer. Now, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to change the hoodie layer at some point. Okay. Oh, my digital art class, we're doing ads, and I'm supposed to make merch out in it. Iconic. Mm, low key thinking of adding like a gun thingy here, but I don't know if it would fit. Or like a sword, maybe. I don't know. Sword. Who knows? I don't know how to do weapons. Okay. And then these sleeves are very even, which I don't like. So you have two options. Make this sleeve higher and actually do her arm, or make this sleeve lower.
Actually, I kinda like that sleeve. We could keep that sleeve the same and actually unfurl this one, which especially works, so I don't really like that sleeve that much. And then have, like, that going on. So it's just the tips of the fingers, which would look like this. And maybe we could even add a little bit of a fold, like it's coming undone. So it's like this? No. Okay. Cloth with a lip folded up. If I did that, I'd want it like this. Maybe I can even add like a little tassel. I'm gonna need to look up a reference for that one. Oh my goodness. Okay, techwear. Okay, if anybody types anything in chat, I'm not gonna see it for at least another 2 minutes. Okay, techwear. Dang it, tech hair is getting too trendy. No, it's getting so form-fitting. Okay, if I do these tassels, I should make them go down lower. So I have one almost touching the floor, and then the other one instead of doing chicken scratches, I actually make lines. And up the opacity so I can actually see it. And then a second one. Live streaming! Oh my goodness. Okay. One there. How did I get the other one to have such great thickness? There we go. Um, Have them have patches there. To go with layers. I don't know. Okay, I think I have some ideas. Boop, ba-doop. Ooh, you're making merch. Iconic. So we'll have this. Or I could even do, let's try that again. And let's put the arm back to where it was. And then let's try dropping this chunk down here. Erasing that sleeve. That's a lot curvier than I expected it to be. Girl, calm down. Um, oh, hi! Welcome! Oh my goodness. How is your day going? This appeared in my recommendations. Oh, it's so cool! Wait, that's actually genuinely so cool. Okay, so right now I'm trying to figure out the sleeves for like this monster. Not really a monster, more like, your average gamer. Uh, and so the one I have in the thumbnail is this one, but I wanted to change her pose because I thought she looked a little bit stiff. So right now I'm playing around with the posing for the drawing. And yeah. How's your day going? Oh, let's see. I want her to be kind of posed like a zombie, like a little bit. And right now I'm trying to figure out her sleeve. But no, yeah. Let's see. Maybe I should move the bunny. Oh gosh, I don't want to make this a rough sketch, but I think I might have to make this a rough sketch. Oh, but making it a rough sketch would be so annoying. Unless I make this little bunny here. Nah, the bunny's gonna have to be up here. Maybe I could put like a little boop, little square on each side. I hate that, but we'll figure it out later. Cool, but I'm bored. Oh no! Oh my gosh, I get bored so easily. Well, I get bored a lot, but I also fix it a lot. Like I have like a billion hobbies. Speaking of bored, I have so much homework to do later today. But no, yeah, okay, wait. Also, if you have any ideas where you're like, or suggestions of like maybe change this thing in the drawing, or maybe this will work, or try this color, feel free to give any suggestions in my art. I am going to delete this little guy. Or if you ever want to know how I do something in digital art, feel free to ask that too. Do you have any hobbies? I speak a lot, which is why I live stream. I ramble a lot. But no, yeah. I think, oh, for a second I thought I turned my iPad off, but I didn't. Let's go. Do you have any pets? I have a pet tortoise named Herman, and I love him. He's so cute. I just broke my computer mouse. Give me a second. I dropped her, but that's okay.
She's I'm gonna post a picture to the Discord. The top of my mouse just snapped off. Also, I'm working on buying a new computer mouse. Unsurprisingly, I need to stop dropping my computer mouse. Oopsie daisies. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, the Discord for this channel is mostly just if you like posting art stuff, feel free to use the Discord. But try to keep it to art stuff. Okay, that did not work. Okay, wait. Okay. Aha! I fixed it! Who says you can't fix a broken mouse by just shoving not too many people are here right now. Usually okay, so most of the people in my audience tend to be around at 1. It's currently 6, and I'm drawing at 6 p.m. Also small channel. But no, yeah. Okay, let's see. Da-ba-da-ba-da. What am I doing right now? I am I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I want to change. Uh, oh my gosh, I'm finally here. What good schmookums? What's good schmookums? It's going well. We have a new audience member for today. Also, another thing is sometimes people are like, oh, sorry, I have to go. If you ever have to go, don't apologize. Just dip. It's fine. I don't want people to ever feel bad for leaving a stream. It's chill. Okay, let's see. Um, Gosh darn it, I really don't want to make this rough sketch, but I think I'm gonna have to. But I really like it. I'm gonna have to. This has to be a rough sketch. No, it was so cool. I've changed so much that I can't make this just a regular drawing. It's too weird looking now. Okay, let's see. Maybe I should drop the sleeve even more. I think I'm gonna do that. Doop, ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. That's not even close to the right layer. My gosh. Okay, now we got a cool little zigzag going on thing. They have to try to make the other sleeve longer. Nah. Oh yeah, because this sleeve's dropping down, so I want this one to get going. Okay, okay, I see what I'm doing. Okay. Duplicate, delete, unmark. Uh, what's good? Good, welcome, welcome. Never apologize, or I steal their toe hair. No! And ankles, not my toenail. No, only toe hair permitted. Darn it, my toenails were getting This is so cursed! I really need to state when I'm reading. Okay, wait. I'm gonna start actually saying people's. I'm gonna try to. I'm not gonna remember this, but I'm gonna try to say people's names before I read a comment out, or it sounds like I'm having a conversation with myself about toenails, which is not the weirdest thing I've ever talked about, but it's up there. Uh, oh my goodness. Speaking of which, I had to cut my fingernails. I like playing the violin, and currently my fingernails are way too long to do that. So, um, okay. I think I'm happy with the body so far. Do you guys have any suggestions on what I should do? Uh, you talked about it. I've talked about weird things before. I haven't talked about toenail. Wait, actually, okay, that was a weird story I just thought of. But what's it called? Okay, don't judge me for this. I was 15. Okay, so one time when I was 15, 14, somebody, like a random dude, started spamming me on Instagram. And this is before I knew how to just let Instagram be just my friends, you know? And so my solution to this was to start spamming him with pictures of toenails I got off the internet. And not like pedicured toenails, like I'm talking like horror movie, like costume makeup, weird looking toenails. And my friends were like, "You could have just blocked him." I'm like, "I did not think of that." That would have, you see, that would have been a reasonable, smart decision. Oh, um, oh no. You t- Oh, sorry, it's really blurry. Should have stated it before. Yeah, sometimes my stream can be a bit blurry. Sorry about that. Um, you see, I'd have to get better editing stuff, and that costs money, and I don't have money. So yeah, there's that story. If I zoom the drawing in, if I do this, does this help you get a better idea of what's any ideas of possible things to do in this drawing? Yeah, you can't. By the way, I post YouTube shorts at the end of like my live streams of whatever I drew in the live stream. So if you want to see what this drawing is supposed to look like, non-blurred and in HD, um, yeah, I suggest looking at my YouTube shorts. But no, yeah, I mean you can kind of see it. I'm gonna leave Schmuckens, but I'll be back if I'm not. If I'm not, it's your YouTube notifications fault. I see. Goodbye. YouTube notifications are sad. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I'm gonna move on. I don't know. I don't really like where the little thingy is here. I okay. Let's see. Mandarin. I think that's also what cute is in Japanese, but I can't remember. Did I just slice part of this character's missing? Oopsies. Or I could just when I took Mandarin, my teacher would have been so mad if I changed the stroke afterwards like that, because she was really into calligraphy and stuff. Okay, let's see. Good enough? Let's race you. Looks natural enough. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba. Do you like digital art? I don't really do it that often. It's not really my thing. I only spend a few hours on it every day. Where would I even put the cute thingy? Uh, hold on. Where's a good place to put Chinese characters on a jacket? Chinese characters on jacket. This is just traditional clothes on hoodie. Pinterest saved me on the back. One character on the front. But what if I have two characters on the front? Could I just put you here or here? That's unbalanced. It needs to be, or maybe we take out the Mandarin. Also possibility. Take out the Mandarin and take the bunny and make it a sleeve patch. Because I feel like having three characters on one sleeve is a bit much. Girl, girl, please. I am begging you, please.
Or we could put it in the middle. I don't know about that. On the front. We could put it on the front. Make this little patch on here. Okay, and then let's see what this looks like on the front. Other one. We could put it on the knees. No, I think I'm just gonna take it out. But I don't know. I don't know. I can't decide. Okay, wait. Do you think I should leave it on the front or take it off? If you had to pick one, or other sleeve. No. Or I could put it on the pouch. Oh, I don't know how to feel about this. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do next is I'm going to lower the opacity of the legs, like of the body and the arms. The front looks empty. The front does look empty. Maybe I could one, I could make this a two-toned kind of outfit. Um, this shoulder's higher, so this goes up here. This wouldn't be straight across. It would be like this. Speaking of which, I need to tilt that. Okay, because we could do that, and then okay. Hmm. I'm thinking so hard about all this. One might even say a little too hard about all this. Maybe this is rolled up a little bit. Like, not as much as this one, but just enough because I feel like the sleeve is too short otherwise, you know? Okay. We could have wires going into her pocket. No, it's too chaotic. I feel like we need a thing here, but what? I could put a backpack on her front, kind of thing. Nah. We could have it where it's a pattern here, like on the outfit. That way, this part's lighter, and it gives some more like air to the drawing. Okay, hold on. Put you back on. Take you off for now. Let's drop it a bit. Okay. That way, it's not like covering up the bunny patch. So we have that. And then we have maybe I should change the type of pouch we have on the jacket. Merge these 2 layers. Girl, I got 41 layers on this. Dang! Okay. Okay, so maybe it should be one of these types. You know? Oh, it's better at the top or the bottom? They're at the top, I think. And then just like a little fort around it of like stitching. You think? That? Or put the stitching at the top? Oh, bye! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Okay. Let's raise that up a bit more and see what that looks like. Take these, extend them past. Um, what you drawing? Okay, well, I don't know why that's upside down. Okay, so here we have like a woman and she's wearing a thing on her face, right? And yes. And right now I'm trying to make her pose look more relaxed. If you see the one in the thumbnail, it's very stiff. And so here's what we have now. Spot the difference, right? It's also cool because now it finishes the triangle. Wow! That's pretty nifty. Okay. In other words, I like drawing people. Okay. Maybe I should I love oh, thank you! By the way, if you have any sort of suggestions on what to add to this drawing, feel free to suggest it. I'm thinking of adding, like, a bunch of, like, patches to her character. Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But ooh, we could even have, like, text. Also, I really like this brush. Um, if you've never okay, if you have Procreate and you've never used it, I'm pretty sure this one comes free with Procreate. Yeah, okay, so this one comes free, and it's just the liner brush. Yeah, liner brush number 2. It's pretty nifty. Continue that up, and then we could have writing on this. Oh, thank you. we could do okay, so here we have a fake language, and then erase these parts. Actually, we're gonna do that. I want this part to go up a bit more. Oh, also, you don't have to join, but I also do have the little thing pinned up above is the Discord server for my channel. Um, I just mostly it's mostly used to post art stuff. So if you ever want to share your art, but also keep in mind that a lot of my I have people in my audience who are older than me and younger than me, so we tend to keep it pretty PG because like you never know how old everyone is on the internet, you know? Okay. Also be polite to people. And those are the two rules. But also if you don't want to join, that's fine too. I usually don't join Discord servers to be honest. Okay, let's see. Um, I think this looks pretty nifty. Is there anything else I want to add before I make line art of this? And move the hair. I think I'm good. Maybe. Oh wait, I know what the problem is. I'm going to take basically all this, shift it this way. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna do that. Let's make sure let's delete some layers. Got a lot going on there. Ah, this layer was so pretty though. I'm so sad. Maybe I could I've never done this before. What happens if you grab a layer with feathering? Let's see. Feather, not 30%. Let's do like 10. And then put it back. I'm a genius. Oh my gosh! I thought I was gonna have to delete this layer. Okay, this works. I'm so proud of myself. I never used feathering. So it never occurred to me to do this before. Okay, thank you. Let's erase some of this. Add some of it back as like little tiny dot marks. That way we know the shadow's getting lighter. I I'm so proud of myself with that one. Dang. Add some like little shadow just underneath the foot. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm ridiculously proud of myself for that one. Okay, so we can delete a good chunk of these layers. What are you? What are you on this layer? This would just be hair. Cut and paste. Move you up. Delete you. Delete you. Delete you. Flatten. Delete. Delete. Okay. I'm going to temporarily remove this hair because it's confusing. We can put it back later. Okay. Hair grouped. Shadows grouped. Delete that arrow because you're no longer needed. Unless I have another patch with the arrow. Oh, I could do it on here. That's cute. Okay. Reduce seat opacity. And let's get started. I'm gonna try to do this with as minimal erasing or as minimal back button as possible. I say as I press the back button. Girl, unless that happens. Um, that drops down. This shoulder drops down a bit more. Hold up. Okay. By the way, since I'm doing line art, my brain will be melting, which means sometimes I will go quiet without realizing it. So that's fun. In which case, feel free to spam chat. Okay. Boop, boop. Real. Ah. Oh, also, if you ever have any questions on how I did something, I'm not an art expert, but I can like attempt to tell you. But also, I'm really bad at explaining things. So just be patient with me. I'm still learning myself. Oh my gosh, I should listen to Vocaloid while still drawing this. I feel like this drawing needs Miku energy. Ooh, what if I give her, like, what if I just make this Hatsune Miku and give her the blue hair? Well, in that case, I'd have to do, like, little square things on her hair. I don't know. I think this is that one. Dang it. I'm gonna try to add little, like, scratches where I had scratches on, like, the line art by accident. Like, on my rough sketch, I have little accidental lines, and I wanna try adding I can't speak. Pretend that that sentence made sense. So I still wanna give this the same energy as it did before, just a little bit cleaner. Do you ever hold your breath when you're drawing? Sometimes when I'm drawing a straight line, I'll hold my breath for a sec. Like, if I blow too hard, it'll, like, ruin the line or something. Okay. I draw my breath while doing fine lines. Exactly! Raise that up a bit. Also, while doing that, um, I'm like, gentle, gentle, push, gentle, gentle, gentle. That's like literally my internal narration when I'm doing that. Mm, mm, mm. Move this over. English. It kind of reminds me of strings class. Something the teacher taught us in that when I was in strings class was that part of being in an orchestra is breathing together. So when you start a song, you all hear it go, and you start the song. Or I guess you do it with your nose. It just goes. It's just like it's really funny because you can like hear like a group of people taking like the world's tiniest inhale, like right before a song. Okay, that's cute.
I should have used this brush more. I've never used this brush. At least not that I remember. I'm back for a bit. How's your headache doing? My band teacher told us too, and the tubas had the loudest inhale. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't know, I don't miss a lot of things when it comes to strings class, but I do miss I miss that aspect of it. It truly does feel it's like a feeling of being one body of people for a minute, you know what I mean? I miss the aspect of feeling connected. Okay. Also new person. I know, right? But really nice from what I've seen so far. Oh yeah, Monster, Skies. Not Skies. Why do I always get Skies and Ash mixed up? I think it's because you guys joined it around the same time. Anyway, Monster, Ash, Monster. Two people who are nice people from what I've seen so far. But no, yeah. Oh my gosh. Ash, have you been watching my channel for like a year or two at this point? That's crazy. I didn't know I've been streaming for that long. Anyway. Yep. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I really like this drawing so far. You guys can't see it, but I had like the biggest, goofiest grin while drawing this. I don't know why I don't do more pen-like brushes. This is nice. I actually almost didn't even use this brush while drawing this. I was like, ah, I'm not sure about this. But look how flat this looks, and look how much like look how lived in this looks in comparison. I'm so supportive, love that. Oh my gosh. I was here for the very first stream. I know, I remember. That's crazy. I was still in high school. That's crazy. Thank you, Pass. I remember uploading my first video. I was in Barnes and Nobles. Girl. I was like sitting down with a bunch of friends and I was like video editing in a Barnes and Nobles. And I was like Googling, how do you make a YouTube short again? I love the drawing. Thank you. I've really been wanting to stream more often. I've been trying to tell myself, you know, it's not always about schedule, you know, because like obviously you're gonna have because the thing is like my brain always goes like, well, what's the point of streaming if nobody's watching? And people tend to watch more. A lot of you guys are gonna be busier later in the day, obviously, and then you have more free time earlier in the day, like 1 p.m. The problem is I keep waking up too late. And if I wake up too late, I'm like, oh, I can't stream. It's already 1. I have to eat dinner, eat breakfast and stuff, or I guess lunch. And by the time I finish, it's going to be 3, and people are going to be tired. And I like to give people like an hour notice ahead of time, right? And so I'm like, you know what? Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stream. Like, I'm going to try to stream when I have time to stream, you know, regardless of what time it is, if I want to. And if you guys can't join, it's always I always have it up on the internet anyways, you know? Rather than just otherwise it just I just end up not streaming for a while. And I've been getting out of the habit of streaming, which I don't like. Yeah, this little loops look very casual. Yes. Casual loop. Let's make this dark here.
And then that's not soft looking. Okay. Okay. I want this drawing to be very both fluffy but also like uncomfortable because like what the heck is this? You know? Girly pop, please. Let's make it thicker. Once we get to these. We'll make that thicker in a second. And then let's drop that a bit. I got to get never apologize for having to go. We all have busy lives. You're fine. Oh my goodness. The other day, my friend apologized for not being able to call me because she was in a meeting with the office of her school, and I'm like, "Girl, take care of that. You're good. Like, we're here for you. We can call a different day." It was in a group chat. We did a giant group chat call with like a bunch of my high school friends. Okay. I have a little tag on one of my pieces of clothes like this. It's so uncomfortable. I hate it. And I keep having to remind myself, "Hey, you should remove the tag," and I never do. What's the point of having a seam ripper if you don't rip them their seams? Okay, but look at the difference. So much cleaner. So much cleaner looking. I want it to look messy, but purposely messy, you know? Let's do now this. That was cool looking. And then okay, drop down. Okay. That'd be a nice paint for, like, splatter paints. I know, right? I don't even know how I did that, though.
It really goes to show not all paintbrushes work at its largest size. Wait, this wasn't a free brush at all. I got this off Pinterest. Wait. I think a nice brush I feel like you could get to have a similar look would be where is she? No, it's under pens. Ink. This one's nice, and I have a lot of fun with, and I edit it a little bit myself. And then we have these ones, which are very nice. Like a very stable pen. I feel like this one you could probably edit to be very similar to the one I'm using right now. I used to draw my favorite brush used to be this one though. Yeah, if you want a close brush that's free on Procreate, I would suggest using Inka. And it's just 100% for mine because what's it called? I have high stabilization on mine. So stabilization is this top one. So high stabilization, low stabilization. In other words, it's hard to draw a low stable. It's hard to draw a high stabilization triangle. Anywho, um, back to this one. I need to start posting links for where I'm finding these brushes because it's nice. Thank you. This is not the right brush. It's an imposter. Liner. Yep. Hi. I could tell who was who because I have like 80 marks on this one. Okay. Okay. What's that little thing? Looks like a little triangle on clothes. I don't know. Wait, if I did that, that'd be wrong. I think it's this? Yes. Okay, that's what it is. And it's supposed to be like a stitch over the top. But no, yeah, Procreate has lots of great brushes on it. I once watched a video and it was like, "Oh, all of, like, the default Procreate brushes suck, and, like, you have to spend so much money to get, like, good brushes." And I'm like, "I don't know, I feel like if you spend enough time working with Procreate brushes, you'll find ones that work for you, you know?" And I think having expensive brushes are good if you're doing a very specific thing, you know? But, like, I don't know, if you're just wanting to draw people or if you're I don't know, if you're not doing drawings that are very hand detailed and you want, like, stamps and stuff, go for it. Um, or if you need, like, a specific glow to your brush or whatever, then yeah, and there's no shame in buying spending money on brushes, I have. But, as somebody who has spent money on brushes, like, there's already, like half the brushes I use, 90% of the time are just default brushes anyways, you know? Except for things like this where I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I should probably, like, use my brushes." Okay. I'm gonna look at Pinterest again because I need to find a reference for a what are those things on, like, backpack? I'm gonna look up a backpack strap. Backpack strap. Like the little adjustable guy. I can't zoom in. Okay. Nice. Let's make this a smaller brush. Same thing with this one. I'll do this so you can see what I'm doing better. And then do this part. And then we have boop, let's draw this side first, since I have more room to do that side. Okay. That made my brain hurt. Uh, I'm gonna go because I'm procrastinating on my own drawing. Good luck. Good luck! Have fun! You got this! Also, have a great day and thank you for joining. It was amazing having you here. Oops. A line here. And let's erase that again. 'Cause I think I deleted it by accident. Or undid it. Okay. I think that's too thick. I'm so proud of this drawing. Oh my gosh. Let's do combine. Okay. Let's see.
Maybe I should do bubble letters. Why not? Boop-a-doop-a-doop. I'm gonna murder my wrists by bouncing my pencil up and down so much. My back is already dead. That's so cool. Maybe I need to do that with the bunny. Such a cool drawing. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Let's do the legs. Or should I do the I should do the arms, shouldn't I? So this part of the neck. It'll let me. Oh, thank you. um, let's see if I can keep it looking good with the hands. Okay, so I might have to use streamline for this. Is this the same brush or different brushes? No clue. Nope, wrong button, wrong button. Okay, let's try. Bye! Wrong brush. Don't like the way it looks at all. Okay. One hand. I think this space might be too big. No clue. She's probably not even human. Doesn't matter. Okay. I cannot state this enough, but the difference is so impressive. I'm so proud of me. Okay. I'm just observing for a second. Give me a moment, if you may. Hmm. What a great time to get an itch. Okay. Boop. Let's do the other side. Oh, let's do this so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. What are the leggings underneath? I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Put it up here for now. I'm too lazy. I immediately give up. Oh! Low-key think I'm like, "No, why? But your art is so good! Like, your art's, like, genuinely so good, why?" No! Like, that's actually genuinely so sad. I would like, I don't know. If that's something you wanna do, I respect your decision, but at the same time, I do think you genuinely have a lot of skill and talent, and it would be really sad if you, I don't know, didn't pursue it further. Like, you're such a creative person. But also, I also understand if you're not having fun with it, then I don't think you should have to continue something you don't enjoy anymore. So I guess it just comes down to the reason. I don't know. I've had moments where I thought of quitting digital art simply because I haven't been happy where my art was going. Especially when I was around the age, well, it happened to me when I was 12, and it happened to me again when I was 15. And I think then it felt like I wasn't going anywhere. Like no matter how hard, how much I practiced, my art wasn't changing. Um, oh, it's hard. I don't really enjoy it anymore. Well, if you don't enjoy it, then you don't have to do it. But at the same time, I definitely would say, um, trying new things. Maybe okay, hear me out. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but your art is very complicated. The art you do, it has a lot of detail, a lot of color. Maybe try doing some more simplified drawings for a bit. Things that are less taxing and take less time to do. Maybe try doodling, or ask yourself, why did you enjoy drawing in the first place? And then try doing more drawings like that. You know, that's what helps me when I'm in a bit of an art slump. Because I think sometimes it's easy for art to become so much about the most complex, most beautiful art, you know? That it's like, at what point are you doing art as something you enjoy or something that's fun for you, you know? Rather than art that's appealing to other people. But also, once again, if something that you just genuinely don't enjoy, then also that's okay too. But I think it's healthy to find it's also another thing, are you stopping because of a depression reason? Because sometimes, when you're sad for a long time, it can make it hard to enjoy things you once enjoyed, which is also something to be careful about. Or maybe find a different maybe find something else that makes you happy. Oh, the sizing is very different for those 2 things. Freckles. Imma keep it. I've been thinking about, doing really simple styles that has no shading or stuff, like that, but I don't know how to make a doodle style. Maybe try finding art on Pinterest or something that has a cute style that you enjoy, a very simplified style, and try doing stuff like that, or, draw mindlessly. Watch a show watch, like, one of your favorite musicals or something in the background, and then just start doodling characters without pausing or using references, just start drawing from that. Because the goal of that isn't to have anatomically correct drawings, but to make drawings that make you happy and surround yourself with positive reinforcement when it comes to that, you know? I don't know if it's depression. I just don't feel motivated to make art. I'm never happy with the finished product. No, I felt that. I had a especially when I was in the first few years of high school was a really rough patch for me art-wise. I was just never happy with anything I created. Everything felt frustrated. Personally, I almost gave up, digital art in senior year and the year before that, like, literally right before I started a YouTube channel, because, like, everything I made just it felt off. It like, other people were like, "Oh, it looks great," but it never made me feel happy with it, you know? Um, how do I say it? I had one time in the ninth grade, I was doing a painting, and I hated the painting so much that I put it in the shower and then turned the shower on. Um, like, I was, like, so unhappy with it. And then I tried to do which I would not suggest now, I tried to do different mediums, like, different very complex mediums, which made it feel even more impossible because it's like you already feel frustrated with the art that you're doing, and then you're trying to do a dip pen and draw with a dip pen. A shower! I literally gave a painting a shower, and I gave the painting to a teacher, and she still has it. I ended up fixing it, by the way. I didn't give her a half melted painting. The painting was Aurora Borealis. It worked out for the best. It was a moment of what can be best described as teen angst. But no, yeah, I tried drawing with a dip pen. I hated all of the drawings I made with that dip pen. Oh my gosh. Eventually, I just kind of tossed ink onto the sketchbook I was using and then called it a day. I did my last sketchbook I did half a sketchbook, and then I hated it, and I did frustrated half scraped out doodles the last few months. I removed a few pages. Fun fact about me, my first few digital art drawings are deleted. I hate them so much that I deleted them, and I'll never find them again, even though I think they were kinda cool, now that I look back at it. Um, no, yeah, I def I definitely get getting frustrated by your own art. Uh, you know, but I don't know. I think at the same time, to talk selfishly for a second, I never finished sketchbooks. Neither do I. I never finished one of those. I always got bored with it or I got frustrated with it. Um, Another problem is especially I mean, that's why I have so many drawings where I have, like, high effort drawings with a lot of shading, and I don't finish it because I don't want to. You know? Same thing with what was it? This drawing. I just don't wanna finish it. I don't like it. It took a lot of effort to get there, and I don't wanna continue it because it's gonna take more effort to finish. Maybe one day I'll come back to it, but it's just too much effort, and I'm not having fun with it anymore. Um, but no, yeah. Same thing with this drawing. I'm not having fun with this one either.
and I don't like it. I like this one though. The amount of pages of unmotivated the amount of pages unmotivates me because I feel like I'll never finish that much. Same! That's why I can't stand doing that stuff. It starts to feel like homework instead of actual like doing it because you enjoy to do it, you know? Um I like other activities, but unfortunately I'm not able to do them right now. Oh, I'm so sorry. Nothing's worse than beloved activities you can't do. Speaking of which, I have a cross stitching project I started. I was gonna make a bookmark. I was following a pattern online. Got halfway done and realized I cut the shape of the bookmark too small. And I'm really mad about that. Okay, continuing on. A couple of years ago, I wanted to do gymnastics, but I never did. Oh my gosh. When I used to love gymnastics as a kid, but my parents couldn't afford it at the time, so I had to drop out. Same thing with karate. Although, to be fair, um, looking like nothing wrong with the costumes themselves if kids want to wear them, but like looking back at some of the scandals gymnastics has gotten into for some like having like creepy not coach well sometimes you have creepy coaches, but also like creepy judges. I'm kind of glad I didn't. I'm very happy with my body image right now. And I'm very glad I was never in an environment as a little kid to where I had to, like, constantly question how I looked. Outside of middle school, I guess, but middle schoolers are just awful. Like, not all, but, like, a lot of middle schoolers can be very cruel to each other. But no, yeah. Although I do wish I continued gymnastics or tumbling. I mean, not tumbling. I wish I continued, parkour. Tumbling. Okay. Ah, I smell a baked potato, it smells so good. I want a baked potato. Off topic. But kid beauty pageants are so creepy. Oh my gosh. No, yeah. It's like, why why are we judging toddlers' bodies? It's a toddler, you know? And the thing is, I think what weirds me out about it is it's not about the little kid's fun, it's about an adult and what the adult wants the little kid to do. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it'd be one thing if a pageant was just kids dressing up in, like, whatever they want to, like a giant shirt and, like, their dad's boots or something. I used to do that as a kid. Or, like, playing around with makeup. And then you have, like, a participation trophy if everybody wins. And people hate on participation trophies, but who cares? When you're, like, 3, 4, you're not gonna learn anything by losing. Uh, you know? Or, like, when you're, like, 2 years old or, like, literal babies. But just the fact that it's, like, dragging your toddler around like they're a doll, while they, like, lose sleep, it's so weird, and, like, why do you have I can't I can't even wrap my brain around where do you even begin to judge a baby on their looks? It's a baby. They're all the same. It's a baby. Um, like little girls, hmm. Yeah, like, why is it judged by adults? Also, I think part of it is because well, I think both groups draw from 1970s aesthetics, you know? I think a lot of child beauty pageants, a lot of them look like they're drawing from the early 70s, like Dolly Parton kind of looks. Not hating on Dolly Parton, don't get me wrong. Um, But I do think it's weird to force a baby to look like Dolly Parton. Okay. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. There you go. Finish that chunk. But no, yeah, I definitely agree. They're really weird, and I think they should be honestly, I think they should be illegal. Um, I think weird adults have no right judging a preschooler and giving them body image issues. A baby shouldn't even have image issues. That's the fact that that's even a sentence is insane. Okay. Also, just the other issue of, for instance, things like toddlers and tiaras. Why do we need to film little kids? I honestly, even when it comes to like regular acting, I'm not even sure if we should have that. But when it comes to kids acting, there's been so much exploitation of kids um in the movie industry, and like I guess I would say that although I would say family vlogs are a step worse, purely because, at least when it's like a movie, you have to go somewhere. There's separation between home and work. But when it's a family vlog channel, your parents are your boss, and I think that creates more issues. Literally, make literally making them jealous of each other's opinions at 4 years. Exactly! And like, obviously everyone's going through like their own beauty journey and whatnot. I have a friend who got a nose job at like 16, very happy with it. It really helped her confidence, whatever, you know. But I do also think, and but so like not judging people for like getting plastic surgery when they're older. Not talking about toddlers, right? But I do think that there's a level of development when it comes to your face, when it comes to being in your mid to early to late 20s, depending on everybody's body is different. But a lot of people change in their 20s. And I think that there's a lot of, oh gosh, let me start over. I think that in a lot of TV shows, they have adult characters playing teenagers. And I think a lot of teenagers think, I'm supposed to look like this, like beautiful adult person. But, like, you're not, you're developing. There are certain facial ratios or shoulder ratios to hip ratio and all whatnot that you're gonna have when you're older that you're just not gonna have as a teen. And, of course, there's always gonna be some teen girls, who do have that, and that's fine. Don't bully them either. I've had family members who've gotten bullied for having, like, um, what's it called? For fitting the beauty standard um, earlier than other girls do. And it's just like, well, one, why do women got to tear women down? Why do we got to do that? But also, like, it's just so weird. But I don't know. In other words, I think that there is some truth to the sentence of growing into your face. Not saying that if you're 14, you don't like an aspect of your face, you should get plastic surgery as like your first thought. But I also understand that a lot of people, my friend at least, put a lot of thought into that beforehand. And I'm not gonna diss her for that. Oh yeah, kids can't consent to being in movies and shows. Well, young kids, it's usually parents. Exactly. And the thing is, when it comes to family vlogs, a lot of those, even worse when it comes to family vlogs, a lot of those kids don't even get a cent from that. So it's like not only was your childhood robbed for you, but you weren't even monetized. Like you didn't even get anything out of it. It's like all of this for what? What layer? Oh, of course, it's the worst layer. That's what layer, and that's odd.
The one layer I don't need it to be on. Okay. I want to have a darker outline, especially on this side. That's just so sad. Well, I guess nowadays we don't even need beauty pageants to make kids self-conscious because since like a kid can go on social media and stuff, um, I'm not saying like a 14-year-old can't be on social media, but like since like 12-year-olds and 10-year-olds can be on social media, I can't imagine I can't imagine being 10 years old and comparing myself to a 30-year-old woman and be like, "Why don't I look like that?" Because like you're not 30, you know? And I think that a lot of I had my mind changed on this recently. I think a lot of people say, well, parents should be like watching their kids and stuff, which is I think it's a very complicated issue, and I don't know the answer to this. But I think it's very hard. I think people underestimate how difficult it is to keep a kid from ever getting onto like the internet. Because like if you put a kid onto like kids Netflix, right? It's not that hard for someone to figure out how to leave kids Netflix and get onto YouTube or Google the word M and find something mature by accident, you know? Because like rated M. Or just all of that. And because when I was a little kid, like a little kid, um, you had like DVDs and VCR tapes. So like, and that's a limited selection. If your parents didn't want you to see a movie that they had, they could always hide it, you know? But nowadays, it's all on the same device. So I could be watching My Little Pony and then press a button, and now I'm watching like Adult Swim. Uh, oh, I think that's more when I was 14. Um, or when I was 12. Yeah. Um, let's change that example to well, just anything. Um, on YouTube, and like I know they're trying to add laws around it to where parents have like complete knowledge of what their kids watching. But I feel like that also creates its own issues because like I've had friends who were in very abusive situations as a kid, you know, and I think that it's important for people to be able to have resources like social services or to you know what I mean? Um And my concern is, would parents being able to see everything a kid sees on the internet allow abusive parents to see that their kid's trying to escape, you know? Which is, like, another thing that I'm, like, concerned about? Yeah. And I'm not saying it's easy. I think there's probably a middle ground in there somewhere, I'm just not sure where that is. Oh, it's just so sad. I don't know. I don't know what the solution to this is. It's just I think it's something that most people can acknowledge at least is an issue. Also, other things I don't know what to do about this one either, but I feel really, really, really bad for like, I don't know, with like the Palestine stuff, like that is a genocide. And like it's so I don't know, it makes me mad. I feel like it's genuinely a thing where I feel so helpless about, you know? Especially with all the people in the hospitals. I don't know, just ugh. I feel like I think that's another thing with the internet is you learn a lot about a lot of you can learn anything about anywhere, but like it's harder to find resources on what to do to actually fix it, you know? I don't know anything about wars. I can't really speak in it. Fair. But no, yeah. Legs. Should I put a border around the whole thing or just the left side? Right side. Bloop, bloop. Oh, no, yeah. I think another problem is just, like, so many people are just cooped up inside. Also, everything's so expensive. Like, I don't know. Like, what are people supposed to do for fun? Like teenagers, you know? Because like, I don't know, I'm an adult, I have money, and, like, everything's already expensive for me, I don't even pay bills. So, like, what are you supposed to do in your teens with friends when you're not making money? Like, I don't know. I definitely say I don't feel envious of teens right now. I do feel jealous of little kids simply because they're better at using monkey bars. When I was a kid, I could do a pull-up so easily, and now I'm, like, building up to it. Um, Although I feel like that's more of an issue of kids are really light, and I'm, like, 132 pounds, which is, like, not an issue. Like, I'm not like, "Oh, no, I weigh too much," you know? I'm fine with my weight, but, like, I need more muscle to pull up the amount of weight I have if I wanna do a pull-up. I have no money. I can do monkey bars. I'm so jealous. I don't like that part of the leg. There you go. And then turn this back on. And let's draw some little scratch marks everywhere. Well, I haven't done them in years, but from what I remember, that's how I felt, and then I couldn't do them all of a sudden. But apparently kids just have an easier time with them from what I understand. Darn their connective tissue abilities. But that's kinda it. I definitely don't miss the lack of agency that kids have.
I don't know. I guess another way to phrase it is to assume that every adult, I mean, every parent should have complete access to what their kid is seeing is the belief that every parent will do that within their kid's best interest. And I'm not saying that kids should have free access to the internet either. I just think that it's like a rock and a hard place, you know? Because there's also the fear of giving abusive parents more power over their kids. Once again, not saying they should have access over every website, but I do think that it would be unfortunate if a kid is looking up like numbers for like CPS and their parent can see that and stops them. I mean, I guess people are ingenuitive. They can always figure out new and different ways to find things like a library. But libraries are also going down. And then you have kids who have, I'm not saying everybody who's homeschooled is in a toxic relationship with their parents, but that's also, I've had friends who were homeschooled and stuck with a toxic parents at home. And that's also its own kind of issue. I guess the problem is our we have like 5 different broken things five different broken legal issues making each other worse. Anywho. Oh, good night! Thank you so much for watching. I feel like I could be a good young kid, but, um, that's an invasion of privacy. Oh, yeah. No, I also agree with that. Ah! I'd never go to a library. Oh, I've been to a library. I love libraries. I go to them with one of my friends. Anyway, good night. I hope you sleep well. Okay. Maybe I should move this somewhere else. Okay. So much more less. So much less. So it's less stiff. I can't speak, but it's less stiff. Bye! Okay, so gosh, I'm caught somewhere between wanting to continue the stream and also wanting to eat food. The plight of all artists. Do I draw or do the basic things I need to survive? Oh, where are you? Hi. Feels so much more alive than the previous version. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I wanna change the bunny. I can keep that. Squish. And then cut the bunny out. No! Okay. So cute. That's a lot better, actually. Kinda wanna recolor in the headset. Okay, so the hair layer is definitely needed. Maybe I should redraw the headset. I don't know. I have to think about it. But anywho, ugh, food or draw? The age-old question every artist has asked themselves. Let's work on the hair a little bit more. Hmm. Let's take this off and do a tad editing. Hmm. Maybe that. And then Okay. Let's redo that chunk. Curve your really thicker line on the outside. And erase this part. Goodbye. Okay. Take that layer off, put this layer on, reduce. There you go. So I want to try making it even lighter when it comes to just the tie strands. Texture. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here.
I'm gonna get food because I'm hungry. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody who watched. You guys were absolutely amazing. Like, I'm so hungry. Oh, I love this drawing so much. Look at her. She's so cute. I'm so proud of myself with this one. Oh, the hair's gonna take forever though. Anyway, keyboard, do you wanna okay. Love you guys. Goodbye.